last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. No lie, make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight.
Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Chad. This week, welcome to Anime Night, the night where we all come together. Saturday night, 9 p.m. Mountain. Weekend, week out, weekend with a D. My name is Chad. I am your humble host tonight. We are watching, I believe. That's right, we're watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, specifically Brotherhood, because I do not personally care for the original Fullmetal Alchemist. This stream is always sponsored by water. Stay hydrated, everybody. Now, there will be a future episode on this site. I just found it. I am loving it a ton. It is called Dieweeb. I found out about it because of all of you beautiful people in the Discord telling me cool resources. It has, I mean, so far every anime that I've personally searched for. And it has it with English subs, Japanese subs, and you can take them off if you don't want them. which is exactly what I want. So, there's a link in the description down below where you can go to Dieweeb and watch Fullmetal Alchemist. Gotta get my headphones. I'm super tired. If you cannot tell, I'm exhausted, hence, well, you can't see it, I guess. I had to bust out the old Hadoken mug with some green tea that is currently steeping. It was a long day studying Greek. So, I'm expecting to have a very good night hanging out with you guys. Also, shout out to the last 2 weeks of strippers. Tippers. There's giant lights here in front of me that make my face even and make the background not look like I'm in a shed. And I sincerely appreciate everyone that did that. All right, we are now going to go into the logistics of it. If you see in the bottom corner down there, there's a number ticking down. That's the number we're going to use for the stream. Here, I'll take it off right now. We're going to use that to sync. Normally, well, used to be that the anime was on screen. YouTube's dumb. So go to the link down below to watch the anime. You can watch it with us, synced, using that right there. Hopefully I've given you guys enough time to watch it, or at least to pull up the Dieweeb link, or wherever you're happening to watch. I know Hulu has it and Netflix. So, without further ado, we will begin Anime Night in 3, 2, 1. Alright, now I can actually get to your chat. Now, these lights are so bright, my background's actually dark with these on, so I have to use my normal chat phone holder over yonder way. Erica, already? With the $15. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Gosh, I gotta actually catch up on chat. Wow, you guys are talkative. Give me 1 sec to catch up on chat, everybody. I'm super sorry. It'll take me uno momento, as the Japanese say. Welcome, Erica, Daniel Stout, Lucky Cat, Crimson, Rin, all the way down. Strippers. Yeah, I knew I'd never hear the end of that. That's where our tips go. 100%. That is exactly where your tips go. Oh, if you guys haven't yet, and I'm going to do a video on Dieweeb because I've just been loving it so much. But that's going to be a while. Next week's the JLPT video. The week after that, I'm having a Japanese person take the JLPT test, which I think will be a fun video. And then the next earliest will probably be that. But if you hover over the screen, you'll see the A kana, and that's to turn on and off Japanese subtitles. Excuse me, hiccup. They also have turn off and on English subtitles, and then there's video settings where you can even like adjust the size of the subtitles, the color if you want drop shadow. It's a great site, and it's crisp, it's clean, it's so nice. Sorry, Lucky Cat, you had a bad day. Does not sound fun. Well, don't spill it. I'll try not to. Jeez. What about the live action FMA? I'm pretty sure we watched that on an anime night at one point, the actual live action. Daniel with the $20. Hot dang, son. Gosh, I wish, how about this? I was going to save these tip rewards for next week. This week, we already got the lights. I just want to have fun. But, because you guys are super cool about it, I have some, there are 3 stories below me, but I have some, another type of those cool Japanese, like you play them in the actual video game at Japanese video arcades. I can send those out to you guys if you'd like. And another weird chime. Is that? No. What? Dude, why? Crimson, why? I'm not going to shut the stream off, but don't freaking do that. Stop tipping me huge amounts. Crimson, thank you so much, but why? Why? That's so much money. I appreciate it so much, dude, but son of fun story. I actually said, you know, maybe because I want to expand the manga club, right? And I know I should be watching the anime. Don't freaking lecture me. But I was like, maybe I can put out, you know, oh, we could set certain milestones in like the hundreds to try and expand the club for one person for a full year, so we can eventually get up to 20. And I'm like, no one's gonna bother. It's too high. Who needs to worry about it? And then freaking, we're not even 5 minutes into the stream. Gosh darn it. You know what's weird, Lucky Cat? The only gifts I've ever seen, Was that? Oh my god, another tip. Another stop it! Seriously, I don't have that many cards. I know I seem like I'm just rolling in these tip donation perks, but I'm not. I really appreciate it, Erica. Thank you. But there's a line between like too generous, and then right after that is like abuse of Chad, and that's where we're getting into. Ugh. Chad, did you finish your graduation school? Graduate school? No, I am on my second year right now of graduate school. We're looking at another 2 years, so long as I don't fail anything and I don't get, like, stress sick. Chad's reactions to donations are really why we're all here. Is that why you're here? I thought it was for anime, or maybe my personality. Okay, I need some tea after this. This is so stressful now. I feel like I have to perform for $200. I don't know if I told you guys yet. I think, so there's these kind of trends that go with Japanese flights. I'm pretty sure the next real big drop in a flight is going to be, for my city, of course, November. Well, it'll be like October 19th, 20th. And then returning in November, but in that kind of range, there seems to be a big dip. It's already at $900 right now, so I think it's probably going to drop to $600, which means I'll be in Japan more than likely around then. So if anyone's going to Japan around then, come say hi, and I appreciate that money because I'm going to put it to good use. All of it is going to be used to freighting back thousands of dollars worth of manga to expand the club. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Everybody that tipped tonight, you guys are rad. Just start mailing people letters with hand-drawn hearts and glitter. Nothing else in the envelope. I'll do a postcard like that. I'll just cover it in sticky glitter and, like, stuff that probably won't make it through the mail. When's the last time you went fly fishing? Fly fishing was January, so... second week of January, it was, like, right after my birthday. I always miss these streams. Yeah, but Tyree, you made it tonight! You made it. That's all that matters. Big oof. Rin, I expect to see a handstand or at least some sort of belly dancing for 200. That wasn't part of the deal. I might be... the problem is if I try and handstand, I'm like... I don't know if you guys can tell. These sound foam things are literally pinned to my wall with thumbtacks. If I try and, like, handstand up against the wall, I'm going to knock all of this down. Everything's going to fall down. Actually, I just noticed I don't have my light turned on for my board. Give me 1 sec, guys. I got to turn that on. I know I'm missing the anime. Just give me 1 second. I think it's this guy, huh? Plugs in right there. Oop, there it is. That works. Just pull that in. See, the problem is the light's so bright now that you can't really see all the nice blues that were here. I have these 2 big lights, and they're 10,000 lumens between them. Just for instance, I don't know if you guys can, you can't see it in frame without me unplugging it. Oh, I have one here. So these are the old lights that I used. This is what I think, the month after I came home from YouTube and people started watching my content, I bought these. So these are 4 years old. It's almost as old as, like, my channel. And these are 900 lumens. So I have 2 of these, and I've always used these the entire time I've been on YouTube. And because of the tippers last stream, I got 10,000 lumen lights. It'll never be dark in this piece again. I still use these, though. Actually, right now, lighting the board area over here is one of them on top of my camera stand. And I have this one that I want to mount over here somewhere. But I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out. Okay, so people who used to live in Japan but can't afford to live there anymore, are there a crap ton of storage units with foreigners' things all over Japan? I don't know what the law is. It might be similar to here. When you can't afford when you stop paying for a storage unit, they auction it. So it might be similar. Showing up kind of early, surprising, I know. Joel, I'm actually surprised to see you for real this early. Konbanwa Drak, I'm going to say is your name. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you'll stick around for a while. Maybe watch the anime with us. Link in the description down below. I really wish there was a way to... You could just click one link and it pulls up the actual video at the time that we're watching. That'd be pretty sweet. But we're not quite there yet. We'll get there in the future. You also want to know another secret to the Chad Zimmerman YouTube channel that I keep hitting? I gotta make sure I mark this so I can remember where it is. So, I still use the very first camera stand that I ever bought. When I got my first, $20 from YouTube, because back in the day they didn't pay like they do now where there was the payout, it was just money. When I got my first $20 bill, I went out and bought a Amazon Basics camera stand, like the tripod. Problem with that is I'm 6'2", or for you Europeans or the rest of the world that don't use Freedom units, 187, 188 centimeters, something like that. So the camera stand at its max is about shaw. Now, if you know anything about film production, it would cut the top of my head off. It needs to be eye level. So each leg of my camera stand sits on 2 cans of taped together, what are these, green beans with Tage tape. Did I say Tage tape? Gosh, I'm dyslexic. Stage tape. And that's how the camera stand has lasted as long as it has. I also have to tape it up because otherwise it'll fall down. That's how barely hanging on to this stuff I make it work. I make it look good, but it is a sham. Doesn't matter if I've never seen Fullmetal Alchemist. Hey, you can start tonight. We're watching with episode 1. Oh my gosh, my English. If you could tell, my brain is fried. I'm so cooked. We're starting with episode 1 and 2, so this could be your introduction. Episode 1 and 2 are pretty straightforward, and you haven't missed very much. We're only like a hog kiss in. I don't know, 10 minutes, 11 minutes in. 11 minutes in. Chad is toy boy, tall boy. I am a tall boy, 6'2". I'm 6'2", and I think last I weighed myself was 173, but that's when I was cutting, so I think I'm 176 now. It's so nice to be able to have Japanese subtitles that are the actual things that they're saying. I will say this. I was watching episode 4 or 5 of Hyoka on here, and there was a couple errors in the line. Nothing... You would know what they're trying to say. They forgot like a hanging N sound. Not a big deal. But for the most part, it's actually very accurate, which is awesome. And if you're looking for a good source for free listening practice, there's a lot of good sites, but dang, this is pretty sweet. It's got like everything with the subtitles. All the big titles, a lot of the small titles I've looked for. Ikanimo. Armstrong, one of the best anime characters ever made. Holy moly. Krim, didn't you say you were making your computer tonight? I gotta have you... I don't know what I need to upgrade to my gaming PC. It was given to me, but I would like to talk to you, because maybe you know something I don't. BRB have to give me doggy some eye drops. Alright, Erica, I'll see you here in a bit. Shout out to the dog. If you can give it a high paw for me, I'd appreciate it. I would show you guys Sophie, my new pup, but she's so large now, I scoff to think I can lift her up in front of the camera here. I might have to show her on some other video that we do. I love him. I do too. You don't see a ton of good cosplay of him because he's kind of a Hulk, but the few people who pull it off make me so happy. Crimson, I sure am. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to have to give you a little ring-a-dang when we're done with this and talk about it. I'm nowhere near my computer, so I'm worthless. And I'm a Mac guy, so PCs are not anything that I have any comprehension of. I don't think I need to upgrade anything tremendously. It was pretty good a couple years ago, but I'm sure if I give you the specs, you'd be like, oh, yeah, you might want to upgrade this and whatever it happens to be. I probably won't even upgrade it this year because I'm spending all my money on this manga club to try and grow it. But who knows? Maybe next year if I can grow it enough. Also, this is flannel night. If you guys aren't wearing a flannel, you're missing out. Bingo daze. Listening to this kind of reminds me of talking to... I have a Japanese friend who's actually quite good at English. And so she mixes in... She'll, like, do the Dio endings after an English sentence just because. And listening to how they kind of mishmash English and, like katakana English and then trying to bring English into Japanese reminds me how she talks. I've literally torn my own Dells apart and replaced things like the screen. No experience with Apple products. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't think Apple's ever made for you to, like, tear stuff out and replace it yourself, so I never do. But my PC, my cousin built, so I don't know much about it, but I might be able to figure something out. You don't own one, Tyree? I haven't owned a gaming system up until I got this PC last year. I hadn't owned a gaming system since the PS2. Or no, sorry, PS3, because it was around 2008, 2009. Damn. I'm old. I wore a flannel button-down when going shopping for tapioca pudding and eating soup after getting my wisdom teeth pulled. Good times. Dude, these are like some of the best things you can wear. Oh, Crimson Snapchatted me. Okay, read that in 1 sec. Have you ever seen the Japanese workbooks that they have for elementary age kids at Daiso in Japan? I have. I actually bought a bunch of them. They're really easy. Like absurdly easy. If you're in Japan already, they're not bad to supplement. If you're in the Genki books, if you're anything past that, they're probably all way too easy. Now, what did Crimson say on the Snapchats? By the way, the Snapchat has nothing to do with Japan. It's literally just a fun way to, like, interact with you guys. I send a lot of snaps to my dog. If you want to add me, my username, I could show it to you. That's the screen. But it's just Chad M. Zimmerman. So, you can add me on Snapchat if you'd like. Oh, he sent me the snap of his progress. Wow, that looks complicated. That looks way over my head, dude. Dang, nah, we're gonna... That looks too hard. That looks way too hard. I don't think this is those. Well, do you have like a picture example? Because the only ones I've gone through the elementary school kids section of the Daiso on many occasions because I like to peruse, and they're all way too easy. And that's not just me saying it. I mean, my first trip in Japan, I was on chapter 5 or 7 of Genki 1 on Teiforms. That was my first time I ever went to Japan. I didn't even know Teiforms. So, it's still pretty easy even back then. There's probably a lot of books in Japan that by American standards might be considered racist. I mean, I've seen art on walls that I would be like, oh, back home, that would be like a hate crime. But in Japan, it's art. What else is there? Gosh, this is so much reading. I would kill for those books just to supplement my classes. They're like $1. I wouldn't kill for $1, but to each their own. There were some pictures of a teacher in Japan who took pictures of what they were expected to use as teaching materials from the school's resources. It was bad. I'm sure. Every country kind of has their own sentiment on like what's okay and what's not. And Japan is not anywhere in the realm of America. So a lot of the stuff, even like the corporal punishment in schools, I've seen kids, they use buckets to clean the grounds. Like, they'll fill it with water, and you throw it, and then you scrub the hallways. Kids have to clean their schools. And if a kid's, acting out, they'll fill those buckets with books and make them hold it in a T-pose for really long. And in America, that's abuse. But for some reason, in Japanese schools, I guess just don't be awful. I mean, I'm not fighting the power. You're more than welcome to. I'm just lucky they let me in. Listen, $1 can go a long way. Joel, do not encourage murder for $1. You gotta make it worthwhile. Labier, what's going on? Labier can tell. I'm sure he'll let you guys know. We're doing a real push, this month in February to get my podcast, the Wicked Miscreant podcast, a lot more flack because it's so funny and it's so good and not enough people are watching it. I think we're averaging like 20 views. We just rounded 170 subs, which is amazing and I'm super blessed. But it could be better. So if you guys right now, if you want to be the #1 Chad fan, you don't even have to listen to any of our episodes, although I'd recommend it. 175, I just checked. It would mean a lot if you guys follow the link I send right now and subscribe. You don't have to, but don't be a plebeian. You don't want to be the plebeian that's not subscribed to the best thing that's happening right now. You really don't want to be that guy, I can assure you. Rebirth, what's up? Do you want super ninja kids who are bent on a stupid revenge plot against teachers? That's how you get super ninja kids who are bent on... I love that. That's really good, Lucky. It takes a lot for a zinger in the comments to actually make me giggle for real. That was a good one. I'd kill for $1 whether I'm getting paid or getting $1 from the person I'm killing. That's just robbery. That's just street robbery. I think the most recent episode that we did, can confirm, Wicked Miscreants is super funny. Thank you, Labier. I appreciate it. Yeah, the most recent episode, we had a parent beauty pageant. So we literally paraded both our male and female parents. None of us have same-sex parents, but if we did, it would be both. Doesn't matter. But we all paraded our parents. And I believe Tristan's dad won because he's a famous podcaster and it's not fair. And Clayton's mom won because she's a great woman. But it was really funny. So if you guys would like to listen to us, just has nothing to do with Japan or Japanese. It is just extremely funny. Like belly shaking funny. And that's not just coming from me. Labier said it. It's really funny. Where are these animes broadcasting on that you're watching right now? So there's a link in the description down below. If you click, I'll do this with you. So you have the first paragraphs, like the intro, just to what this is, support the channel tips, follow for action on Twitter, join the conversation. You should join the Discord, by the way. It's a lot of fun. And actually on the Discord is where I found this link. And then the very next link is this, we're watching it here. I'd make it bold if I could. There's no way to do that I can tell. And it's on dieweeb.org. You can actually click that link and it'll take you straight to the episode. And then all you do is you sync the time. I know it's a lot of steps. It's what we have to do to keep streaming this on YouTube because otherwise YouTube takes you down. What are you going to do? Hey, I'm the same person who has accidentally become an illegal alien. And nobody in authority realized it. Wicked Miscreants is a roller coaster. Oh, here it is. Wicked Miscreants. I'm going to save this and send it to the guys, Lucky. They'll love that. Wicked Miscreants is a roller coaster with one rail and half the wheels missing, but it's hilarious. That means a lot. It really does, because we work super hard on the podcast. In fact, like all this stuff, I bought strictly because we do the podcast. So it just means a lot to me. Thank you. I'm going to send that to my friends right now. They're going to love that. Oh, is this the end? Sweet. We're going to move on to episode 2, guys, real quick. Okay, we'll click on number 2 there. And Twitch timer off, Twitch timer on. There it is. Episode 2 just started. You can follow along with the clock right there. I'm saying we got a lot of support. They're good folks. Go tell them how you feel. Because they work hard. And when you're small, like really small, that's 175 subs isn't a big thing. It can feel like your work is not appreciated. So, hey, if you'd like to, maybe go drop by, say hi, drop a comment saying, hey, we like what you do. We don't think you're awful. Erica's back. Shoot, I don't have Discord. It was lagging my crappy laptop. No worries. I mean, it's not necessary, but I just really enjoy it. It's where I find so many of you guys have so many good resources And there's like too many for me to make a video on. It just so happens that Dieweeb was one of those. Allison, I'm feeling better. Yeah, I was violently ill 2 weeks ago. And last week would have been the JLPT results video, but lights. We had a fixture that did not work. So literally it was like, I keep knocking these darn green bean cans over. Like half my screen was lit. I'm looking at my YouTube studio. Half the screen was lit and half of it was pitch black. So I was like, I don't want to put out a video that sucks that bad. So it'll be fine. We got new lights. Video will be up on Wednesday. Thank you, Allie. I appreciate it. Lucky Rebirth. No, you have to rejoin the Discord. Yeah, the Discord's good. I read all of the Brotherhood manga, but I can't get into watching the anime. It's probably because I know everything that's going to happen. Have I read it? If I did read it, it was probably only like a few volumes. I haven't read all of it. The nice thing about running the manga club is the boss man is I get to read all the manga before they go out. So I've read a lot of stuff. Anime and manga are way different plot-wise sometimes. Agreed. But I think Brotherhood... So they made Fullmetal Alchemist. This, I might be wrong. From what I heard. Original Fullmetal Alchemist was trying to do this, but because... Just for whatever reason, they changed the story. They have a reason. I don't remember what it was. And then they made Brotherhood, which is actually following the manga. It has a lot more of the humor and a lot less of the dark kind of feel to it. I don't remember. Cool, love it. Appreciate it. I'm a big fan of having you here, Allie. I'm glad you made it. Wish you could make it more often. I had someone tweet me the other day. It was in my DMs. I shouldn't say they tweeted me. They DM'd me. But they were like, do you actually notice when the people that's normally... I'm stuttering because I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. Who's normally in your chat, do you notice when they're gone? And I'm like, heck yeah. It's like, it's visible. It's tangible when I can't see them there. It's not a bad thing. Like, I get life happens, but I also, when I see you guys pop up, it's like, yes, they're back. They haven't abandoned me because they realized I suck yet. So... Oh, Do you think a lot of people who are watching don't comment because they can't follow the show while keeping up with the stream? It's very possible. I have to talk, otherwise I would just watch the anime and comment on it, but I think the point of this is to actually interact with fans, because it's hard to interact in comment sections sometimes, so it's good to have the chat. So I have to bite the bullet and hardly watch the anime in order to talk to you guys, but you're all more than welcome to just watch the anime. Chad, your thoughts on Terrace House, Aloha State. I have not watched it. The original Terrace House... Oh, no, wait. No, never mind. Someone told me to watch it, and I didn't watch it. That was my fault. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you. I feel... I mean, you know when you're on the back end of the ick? So I still have a little bit of it, but it's not, like, ruining your life. I'm just on the back end. You're right. I think the story was changed because of caught up past the manga. Oh, kind of like what happened to, Well, I guess it didn't change it, but, like, Naruto had a similar problem, right? Like, the manga wasn't keeping up, so they made a lot of filler. I'm so stoked to give that Japanese person a freaking JLPT test. You guys have no idea. Everyone says it's easy till you freaking try it yourself. It's gonna be fun. And she's super smart, too, so if anyone's gonna... I want to see if she can perfect it. Because she went to law school in Japan. If you went to law school, you might as well be able to pass anything. But we'll see. 2 weeks from now. I've seen the anime, and I'm a fan, and my laptop is on eBay crap ton special. So that's why I'm not watching, but chatting. That's fine. I mean, a lot of people just come to chat, and that's totally okay. Have you seen Shield Hero? No, we need to watch that, but while it's still airing on Anime Night. I don't want to start it until Anime Night, because we're going to watch episode 1 and 2 anyway, so I don't want to rewatch it. But we could do that next week even. I don't have a plan for next week. Ick is a disease both my fish died of because I'm a terrible fish mom. Did you make the JLPT video update yet? No, so that, again, was supposed to be Wednesday. Lights broke. Thanks to you guys on Saturday, I bought new lights. So, video is for sure Wednesday. There's no way these are... Okay. Knock on wood. They're brand new. They shouldn't break. Everything in my life breaks. These hopefully will not break. But the script's already done. I have it on my script writing software, and it's loaded into my little cruddy, what do they call that thing? It's not a video monitor, where it goes across the screen while you say your lines. I forgot what they call it. It's like news people have it. It's like their script kind of scrolls up while they read it, so that way they can keep looking at the camera. I don't remember what they call it, but it's loaded into that. Just didn't want to make a dark video, so we'll do it on Wednesday. Oh, more Snapchats. Wow. Big words, Gage. Let's get... this weird side pain. Well, that's cancer, guys. I'm going. It was a fun ride. Lights explode. Dude, I'm telling you. Most YouTubers I follow have a 95-98% male audience. No joke. Chad is an enigma. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I'm happy I have females that care, so that's really cool. Like, I'm happy. I wouldn't mind a sausage fest either. I mean, who doesn't like a good old-fashioned circle jerk? You know, guys? Come on. Not me, of course, but... yeah, I think last time I checked... I'm not going to check on stream, but last time I checked... Lordy, what was it? It kind of fluctuates, but I think I'm like 60% female now. Like, it's always been more female than male, but I think it's down to 60. Because it was up at 70 at one point, which was insane to me. Have you ever thought of watching an anime over multiple anime nights to finish a series with everyone? You know, I haven't. Does that sound like something you guys would be interested in? Like, start to finish? It doesn't have to be a long anime. We don't have to watch, like, all of One Piece. But, like, they have a bunch of those, like, short-form animes, right? Like, the ones that are 5 minutes. The whole episode's 5 minutes, and the season's, like, 12 episodes. We could probably watch that over 2 anime nights. So my favorite sin has to probably be Lust. Her story is just intriguing. I remember Lust, but gosh, it's been a long time since I remember her story. Seems like it might be as simple as not being a D-bag. Oh. Well, I guess that is a compliment to me in a certain way, so I appreciate it. I don't know. Well, I don't know if that's fair. I know a bunch of really nice YouTubers who have a mostly male audience, and they're not D-bags, so I don't think that's fair. But I do know, to be fair... Not personally, but I know a few YouTubers in kind of the sphere that my channel runs in that actually are not super nice people. But I don't hang out with them. I don't talk to them. I don't know if they have a mostly male fan base. Never bothered to check. I'm down to watch all of One Piece. Are you kidding me? That sit placement is suspicious, Chad. Are you sure? I'm positive. Lucky cat. How dare you assume that of me? Okay? This is 2019. If I want to circle jerk on myself, that's what I'm going to do. Honestly speaking, being a D-bag is what has made women fall in love with me. Being nice wasn't great for lovers. Just being honest. I wouldn't know. If honestly, so I will give you advice on studying, language learning, Japanese, travel, all of that. But if you, so help me goodness, if you try and ask me for relationship advice, I'm going to turn you away. I don't know what's going on. It's a lot of guessing for me. So ask someone else. So can I turn the, oh, okay. That's what that is. There's a background shadow option. Gosh, this site's so nifty. My viewership jumped from nearly even male-female to 90% male. Almost 100% American viewers. That's a feat. Most of the time, it's a majority of your home country, but there's always like 20% from other places, but almost 100% American. Good job. I don't watch One Piece. I read it. Oh, I wish I could read One Piece. There's not a lot of manga that I would want to permanently keep on a shelf just to have it. One Piece is one of those mangas. Girls say they want a nice guy, but their actions speak louder than words. I have no opinion. I don't know. I know nothing about, gender relations. I'm pretty happy just reading by myself in the dark. I would be down for that kind of thing. Yeah, maybe not One Piece, though. Yeah, probably not One Piece, right? They want the Chads confirmed. Yeah. I don't think that's necessarily the case, but I appreciate the compliment. Is that really water? Yes. Well, this is water. And then, this thing was full when we started. If this was vodka, we'd all know it. And then, this is just green tea, which is out now, but, yep, just some green tea. Don't need a lot of caffeine, because I'm almost done studying for the day. When this is done, I only have to study for like another 2 hours. Just need a little pick-me-up to get through the stream. What are those lights in the background? Oh, yeah. So these are some LEDs that go around the #1 tipper board, which happens to be Scott Offerman, because he's brutal and awesome and a really nice guy from Australia. Okay, so the secret to really attracting and keeping worthwhile mates of any genital gender arrangement is be nice but sassy. I like that. Respect their boundaries and don't assume or expect. I like the sassy. People don't give that enough in a dating advice, right? Like everyone's like, "Oh, be yourself, be a nice guy, whatever it happens to be." Don't be a douche. I guess would be the opposite but same meaning of that. But you know what they don't say? Be nice. But be a little sassy. Keep her on her toes. I like that advice. Oh, dang, just got here. Sup, Chad? What's up, Yuki? Kobayashi. How you been? I'm looking down because my phone is right here, so I do not break my holder again. So this is how I'm reading the comments for now. Super sorry. Didn't mean to be insulting. I like the aesthetic of your videos, and your streams are fun. It was mostly a bad joke. No, I didn't take that as insulting. Wait, I don't know what you said. Oh, I didn't. So far, I don't think anyone's insulted me. That I can tell. Maybe you have. I don't know. I didn't pick up on it. Also, nobody knows what's going on with relationships, Chad. Not even the people in them. Well, that's good to know, because I feel clueless. So that makes me feel better. I've been reading it since, 7. I'm caught up. Wow. Brutal. I think I only read, 2 manga when I was growing up. I never got into it till after I was already into going to Japan. Chad is V-cute and sweet, so that's always possible. Never assume. The answer is automatically no until you ask. Well, I don't ask because, let's be honest, it's really hard to have a relationship when you freaking bugger off to the other side of the world randomly. So I'm happy to read a book alone in the dark and hang out with you guys on Saturday. That's enough human interaction for me. Remember, guys, hydrate. Stream sponsored by water. If you're not drinking, you're dying. I don't know if that's true. It sounds true, though. I can appreciate the advice. I do. But I look at what a girl does. Okay. Yeah, everyone here, I'm sure, has dated more women than I have. I have no freaking clue what's going on. I did it. I caught it live. Justin! Caught it live again. By the way, Justin, I'm going to try and get Rust, I think, at the end of the month, maybe, if I can catch a sale. We should totally, you, me, and the Wicked Miscreant guys should do a Twitch live stream of us playing Rust for 5 hours. And just see what can happen. It sounds like fun to me. Most dudes are too timid. Oh. I have no clue. A lot of advice being thrown around that I cannot comment on because I have no idea what's going on. I just kind of bounce around the supermarket. By the way, I can't give a lot of details away. I can't right now. Look, I know you're trying to type. Look me in the eyes right now. Look me in the eyes. There's a special stream coming up. It's unlike any other stream that we do any other time of year. It's called the St. Chatty's Day live stream. If you guys were not there last year, we blended a corned beef sandwich, a Guinness beer. I didn't have the Guinness beer part, but my friend Connor did. My now brother-in-law did. And canned fish, okay, kippers. Blended that up and drank it for your amusement. It is the one stream a year that you get to hurt us, belittle us, and all around see me in writhing pain And you get to do it once, and that's it. The rest of the time we have anime nights, right? So if you would like to see this live stream, it's going to be March 16th. I'll repeat, March 16th. It's going to be a 5-hour live stream. 5 to 10. Okay? And you might be saying, Chad, how are you going to hurt yourself this year? I'm buying 2 electric dog collars, a taser, and a cow prod. I'm also buying a ridiculous amount of Irish whiskey and beer. Not for myself. I don't drink. However, I will be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. I'll have 7 guests on the live stream. And they will all be getting blackout under the table drunk while you guys get to shock us for tips. All the money is going to expanding the manga club because that's what I want to do. I don't like debt. I would like to have the community support the community. So, if you would like to hurt me or all of my friends for a small amount of money, March 16th, there's a notification button on my channel. It'll only it'll only give you a notification when I post a video or a live stream. Set it, because it is going to be a really fun live stream. Oh, hey, if we have a lot of Rust, we can get a lot of fans together. We can make a clan compound. Chad, you're in Fukuoka right now, loving those background lights. I'm not. I got back from Fukuoka, like, November 29th. I'll be back. I was going to be back in the spring. Might still go in the spring, because there's some really cheap flights in, like, end of April, beginning of May. If not, for sure, this fall, I have to anyways, just for work and study. I'm always there. But I would like to go twice this year. It'd be super nice. Bounce around the supermarket. Is that a euphemism for no? No, it is not. I like to literally throw myself around the aisles at the supermarket. A cow prod? What's that? It is a shock big enough to make a cow go, oh, I need to move. OMG, I remember that. Yeah, no joke. So this year, we're going way out of our way. We bought a kiddie pool to fill with green jello. It's going to be just a nightmare live stream. The things this lovely Chad does for his people. That's worthy of 11K subs. Yeah, so, like, I could do terrible things like start a freaking merch store with my face on it, and sell $30 shirts to make $5, or I can let you electrocute me and use all that money to get more of you guys study materials. And that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it well. You can hurt the podcast guys, me. I have 3 other guests I can't announce yet, but they're coming on as well. Any of them are fair game. Also, any tip that you guys make is a drink. So you guys have all the power to both electrocute and make these guys probably have alcohol poisoning. But that's up to you. So set your alerts. It's an overly painful taser. Yeah, exactly. And I thought suggesting you do a handstand might be too dangerous. No, bro, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it this year. We are getting the manga club out. We are getting the manga club out to that extra 20 people this year. We're doing it. Saving for lots of shocks. I would save up for it. That's one of the streams that is worth you holding back tipping for a little while to dump. Because you're going to be able, like, whenever you tip, even $1 gets people either drunk or all the way up to, I think the highest individual tip prize we have is 30, and that is a full board electric shock to us. And you can choose who gets it or everyone gets it. But that's up to you. It's gonna be brutal. And then we have goals of stuff like we're gonna shave Connor allowed us to shave his head into an Irish monk crown once we hit like $100. So we have all these stretch goals that if we keep going higher and higher, you're gonna be able to hurt us farther and farther and farther. And it gets painful pretty quickly. I think last year we made $300 to actually start the manga club. That's what started the club, was last St. Chatty's Day. This year, if we can get even that and higher, we have some really messed up stuff we're going to be doing to both me and my friends, so save up. Gotta go. Kisses, Chad. Till next week. See ya, Allison. Do one of these. The shka. Catch you later. Have a good evening. If I don't see you till next Saturday, have a good week. Man, the streams are already almost over. I keep forgetting how short these are. Looking forward to it. No joke. I'm not, but I'm sure you guys are. Chad looks way too happy at that. Is he a masochist? Not a masochist. I just like doing things for you guys. I like making you laugh. I remember people like writing me after last St. Chatty's Day dying, so I was like, cool. And this time it's like, well, if I could put all the money towards also helping you guys, getting these books and stuff out to more people in more countries, I don't mind a little pain. So I'm excited for it. I'm not excited for like what's going to happen, but I'm excited for what it'll allow me to do. So would I'd buy a Chad Zimmerman face shirt. You'd buy, if I spit in a rag, you'd buy it, Justin. That's not a fair assessment of market. What will be the minimum tip for a shock and or a drink? $1 for drink. $1 tip gets one person, and it's not going to be like a wuss beer like Coors. It's Guinness, like Black Barrel Guinness or Jameson whiskey. $1. So you're going to wreck some kids with that. But they all agreed to it, and luckily they're all of age and ready to ruin their livers for a good cause. Shocks, so far we're looking at 10, 20, 30. 10's a low shock for any or everybody. You could pick like certain people or avoid other people if you don't want to. 20 is a medium shock. And I don't know if you guys have had these. We have them on the way, but my buddy, it's the same model that we tried at one of my friend's house, who has a Doberman. The low even hurts like hell. And it's not like the vibrate, it's a shock. And then there's high voltage, which I wouldn't even put on my arm. But I for $30, I will let you guys high voltage me. Or anyone in the group, I don't care. But it's going to be brutal. And I'm very, saying it out loud is making me more nervous. But in my head, I was very excited. Definitely going to put some money away for this. Remember, March 16th. Put it on your calendars. Put it on your iPhone calendars. I will make a video about it the week of and 2 weeks before. I will announce it every week up until it happens. But March 16th. If I get my Twitch money by then, I will absolutely be donating. Guys, okay. Just me saying this, maybe tip to shock the other guys a lot. I need to last 5 hours. The guests go in and out. Don't just ruin my life. You can do whatever you want, but my suggestion. Slick name. Confirmed, Chad is a masochist. Sadly, no. Yuki, are you a Japanese native? I remember doing a Wicked Miscreants thing where I was in the Discord. You sent me a video that made me vomit. And then I vomited again trying to clean the vomit. I gotta screenshot that. Yeah, the Wicked Miscreants are a little much, to be honest. It's not for everybody, but if you would like... Here, let's do all this right now. How about this? Let's finish up so I can catch up on the chat. Quickly, if you guys like the video, drop a like down below. It helps me a lot. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or compliments, leave them in the comment box down below. I do read all of them. If you like this video, check out the rest of my channel, the rest of these live streams. We do these every single Saturday, and a new video every single Wednesday about Japan, Japanese, so on and so forth. If you like any of that stuff, maybe consider subscribing to my channel. Now, the shoutouts. March 16th, St. Chatty's Day Pain live stream. We do it every year. It's a great time. If you guys have a sec, I will repost the link in the chat. Please consider subscribing to this podcast. It's my podcast. It's not Japan related. It's just we work really hard on these videos. Clayton spends hours a week editing these videos to get out to you guys. It would mean a lot to all of us if you would go subscribe to it right now. Just hit subscribe. You don't even have to listen to it, although you should, because it's so funny. It is so good. You should totally watch it. I think that's about it for right now. If you're one of the patrons... there will be a update, like state of the Patreon video. Nothing's changing, just kind of updating you guys behind the scenes in 2 days. Just so you guys have that video on Wednesday. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. I doubt it. I might be, who knows. Sounds like it's going to be a long day. I'll level with you. That might be the worst day I've ever had. Podcast or videos? We only have it on YouTube, so it's a video, but it is a podcast. It's us talking. It will be on Podcast Alley, but we have no way to figure it out because we're all awful and nothing's ever going to work out. All right. I just knocked over the peas again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night. Love hard, love deep. If you guys need anything from me, Discord link down below, and you can just type in the screen thing. I'm always happy to answer your questions, to help you guys out. That's why I am here. All right, thank you guys so much. I will shut this off and let you go. Have a good evening. I don't know. Tell somebody you love them. Probably means a lot. Have a good night.
I feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight.